Next, and one of the last parts of this build is probably one of the parts that I've been dreading the whole time I've been working on this project. This is the rebuild of this shock. I have, of course, 4 shocks on there, but only one of them is leaking a little bit. I tend to think it's because this seal isn't tight all the way, but I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the shock just in case. Depending on how this one goes, I'll either rebuild the rest of them or leave the rest of them alone. Leaning towards leaving the rest of them alone because these shocks are pretty hard to work with, and if there's nothing wrong with the other shocks, I don't think I should mess with them. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off and open it up and see what's going on. At worst, I'll be rebuilding the cartridge and getting this closed back up. There shouldn't be anything really too wrong with it. Like I said, I think just the seal isn't tight enough. So if I can get this open and just make sure my silicone gaskets aren't gone or anything, I think I'll be okay. So get it pulled off and see what's going on.
Team Baxter.
I got this shock off and I've got my vice grips just enough to clinch onto this piece where they need to be tightened. I gave this just a little bit of twist and I can already tell the way that it's moving that it wasn't tight enough. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. When I originally built these shocks, I put 25 weight oil in them. So I'm going to get this shock open back up. I'm going to go ahead and put 22 weight oil back in it. It's completely empty. Pretty much bone dry in there. So I'm refilling the shock. Get it just about to the threads. I'm going to slowly sink this into this shock body. That one spring is already in there, the short spring. I'm running this in a droop setup, so the long spring is on the opposite side of the piston. Slowly drop this in there so that the oil has a chance to run through the piston. When I say slowly, I mean slowly. If you go about this fast, you're just going to end up with oil all over the place. Which is going to happen anyway. I should already have a paper towel here. So I've got the shock rebuilt just like it's supposed to be. It's working just fine. Now I need to remount it. When I got this truck, it came with these countersunk screws along with this little adapter. I'm going to get rid of these and go ahead and put some long button heads I have in there. That's going to get rid of this green adapter, and it's also going to put my shocks a little closer to the body. I'm going to do that all the way around, and that will clean this shock installation up a little bit. You can see right there another one of those green adapters up in there. So I'll get those all changed out and then secure the bottom of the shock with little nylon nuts. The back side of the shock mount gets a little nylon nut just to hold the shock on there well. So that completes the shock installation, which turned out to be the easiest part of the build. And I was thinking it's going to be the hardest. And after that, I could technically put the wheels on and drive it. I just need to get some sort of body figured out.